figure this out. What else can we change? View distance. That'll work. Maximum. 50. That's what I call double. Alright. What else can we change? Player. That's just the sound. Please do not remove exhausted breathing sound. It's interesting seeing their comments. Units per second. Oh, energy increase rate minimum. Where the hell was the Wait, this is the original. I increased that to 2 before. Oh crap, what else has been reset? Because I just saved it. I must have overwrote it. Overwrote. Oh, still 1.5. Okay. And then these are just functions. User models, multiplayer. 1 second. Okay, where were we? Now. Set shaders. But don't. Hey. Oops. Window capture. View distance. Binoculars. Binoculars. This will be way easier if I just used one window or display capture. Except I'm in 4K, so it wouldn't capture the whole display. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, this is really neat. This is where it actually prints to the screen, and they just used standard script writing. String format, 7 digits, 2 digits, format. That's float, and then M for meter. And if it doesn't know, if it gets null, nil in Lua, it just writes dash 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 dot dash dash M for meters. Oh, you can see they used to have a different position. I don't know what the rest of these do. Hey, what's up?
I don't know if I was looking at.
Hmm?
I was looking at what you were doing.
Looking at the actual code used for that Far Cry game. You can actually look straight at it. It's pretty neat.
I thought you were doing working and talking about work.
Not quite. I just woke up. That would be 02. That would be that string format. That's 0 padded, 2 digits. D. That'd be, I guess, integer. And an X on the end. Oh, it literally just tells you, it writes down the binocular zoom step. Wow. Binocular zoom, zoom current step, factor. Does that mean I could just add steps? But where? Oh, here they are. Zoom 1, 2. Oh, but they do have a specific image. That one would stay the same. Let's try adding one. Wait a minute. Does, in Lua, I guess arrays start at 1 instead of 0? current zoom starts at 2. 4. I could start it off at 2 every time, so I don't have to zoom out every time. His last zoom is 1 binoculars. But then what's current zoom is 2. That's interesting. There's 2 different ones. What would happen if we added a zoom? Let's add 2 zooms. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Just for the heck of it. Let's just see what happens. 888. 48. My God. No, 32. And this one will go back to 12. But we also want a lower zoom, which means I'd have to change all of these. Kind of. Maybe not. 1.25. I have to change all these. 444 555 666 777 888 999 83. Person. Last zoom step. What's this? Draw overlay. 800 by 600. Huh? Oh, look. Noise mask. See, they were thinking about having noise in it. And they removed it. 800 by 600 seems to be the graphics for all of the graphics. I mean, the resolution for all the in-game graphics. Binocular zoom, step factor. I could actually add... So you could also add other strings to the screen. When you're in binocular mode, you could add, like... I don't know. Other data. Whatever useful data that could be. I don't know. Okay. Last zoom step. Last step. That's great. Let's give it a shot. Probably shouldn't make too many changes at the same time without testing it, so I know where it blows up. Then we go. See? Then we go delete the pack. I have all the scripts here. They're extracted. They're just a zip. Balancing, save utilities. Default. Game rules. Of course, I have to manually do the window capture every time I do this. Here's what I'll do. I will do... load one of these up. And I will use a single window for that. We've been through this one, but this is the game rules.lua. Hence the name. Game rules, pretty obvious. Single player default game. On init, last check position, apply damage, God mode, realistic difficulty. This is interesting right here. If target, used for auto balancing, last damage done by player, difficulty. Okay, guess the difficulty, and there's some damage table. Okay, and I guess that's a pointer. If it's multiplayer, use the player-to-player damage. Otherwise, if there is a difficulty, and difficulty is 4, whatever 4 is, that could be the highest, player to AI damage. Otherwise, do player to AI damage, and then modify it if target's AI. Oh, AI player damage. That's him hurting us. And then if B Boolean, shooter is AI, which should have been the same thing as here, but I don't know why that changes. AI to AI damage. Oh, okay. Oh, if AI. Oh, this is damage, not just a player. This is game rules. Duh. I was thinking I was in player. So this is anybody attacks anybody. This function gets hit called. Player attacks player. AI and AI. And player to AI damage. These are tables. Wait, where are the tables? Oh, they're up there. There you go. Oh, based on difficulty. There's the positions. But where's the difficulty change? Anything else worth playing around with in here? Inventory. That's pretty basic. Just manages your inventory. You can do the heads-up display. Okay, that's where the binoculars is. Zoom view. That's where you play around with your normal actual view. And I guess it has extra code for doing stuff like sweeping and stuff like that, like gently changing the field of view. But this is your basic. See, I'm not really interested. I don't need to. We don't need to change any of the actual inner code for the most part. Mostly we're looking at these data tables. Sway modifier. That's why I changed the field of view from 90 to 125. 140 was huge. I'm interested in all this. Here's weapon scope. They've got hard-coded, or it used to have hard-coded stuff. Look, max zoom steps. Zoom steps. Oh. If it has max zoom steps, otherwise it defaults and it hard-codes it. I think that's for before the guns had zooms. They just had that hard-coded. It's really interesting how they use a lot of if the variable even exists. That kind of implies that they're objects at some time. The object specifications didn't have those variables. On deactivate, on focus. View layers. View layers manager. Don't know what that does. Activates Lua. Okay. Target locker. Max distance from center. Max. Oh, we can make it lock on when you're using a binocular. I think the binocular has multiple scripts. See, define target locker. That's good. They separated the logic of looking for targets, even though it's still binoculars, separated that from a, there's a script that affects things, and there's a script that's a view. It's kind of like, it's good to separate visual effects from logic effects. And you basically, I guess you call it encapsulation, or keep it simple stupid, or I can't remember off the top of my head. My allergies are killing me today. But basically, you separate things to do only one specific task. And even though you may think of task, binocular is the task, you can separate tasks into the visual aspect of binocular, what you see, targeting for the binoculars. That's not visual. I mean, it appears visual, but that's a separate activity. I've probably said more than I need to explain that, and I'm just rambling on, so I'll just stop there. Blur effect for the smokes. Scoreboard. Well, obviously we're not using that in single. Night vision. See, we aren't using night vision. We're using cry vision. Or heat vision. There it is. Cry vision. So at some point they had night vision too, and cry vision was going to be maybe later. Or it's an artifact from the Crysis engine. And these are scripts that also apply to Crysis. Hence, cry vision. So they just didn't use night vision in their game. And this is interesting. Heat vision on activate. Local player. Get entities in radius. Oh, wait. 99999. No, it was the targeting one. Sorry to go back to targeting. This was interesting, I believe, unless I'm missing code. There was actually originally like some sort of... No, I'm looking for motion tracker. Here we go. Motion track. Tracking speed, sensitivity. Slowest. On update. Slowest. So originally, there was a slowest speed. Since it's a motion tracker, it tracked whether you moved or not. So if you moved too slow, it would remove the enemy from the motion tracker. Problem is that, well, half the enemies never move until they're fighting you. Also, maybe the motion tracker worked always, and you didn't use the binocular to track enemies, because if you click on them, and also the binoculars, you used to have to left click. Here you go, binoculars. You used to have to activate On activate. No, not activate. There's like a... Oop. Good thing I checked again. Max zoom steps. There was a... Bow, bow. Glad I went back for this one. That would have blown up. Activate zoom, deactivate. I remember when I was reading it, eventually there was a way you would click it. Get equal attenuation. Oh, originally there was an equalizer. Like, so as they're talking, people talked, it would go, you know, it would show you how much they're talking or noise is. Interesting. Radio static. Binocular zoom. We saw that already. It's so neat to see features that aren't in the game by literally looking through the code. I guess you could probably do that with Half-Life too, since Half-Life Engine's open source. I mean, it's not open source. What am I saying? Commander HUD interface. Maybe I haven't seen that section, but it looks like there's some sort of like Battlezone top view section. Now we're in default zoom HUD. Scope. It's interesting. The OICW assault rifle that I just got has its own special section. Normally this is bad coding. Oh, that's the line interface. Ideally, you don't want random if sections of, oh, if it's a this, if it's a that. That data should be intrinsic to the, that logic should be intrinsic to the data itself. But, whatever. Who cares? Here's the lines it draws. Oh, I could make them thicker. Maybe. That would help. So I can actually see. Let's try it. Let's try upping the line thickness. That's awesome. I'm making so many changes that there's going to be no way back if this crashes. Zoom steps, zoom factor. Here's where it writes the zoom factor. I think we've been through that before. Oh, heat vision, though. Here we go. Energy decrease rate. 3. It was 3. I put it down to 2, and it basically didn't suck it down at all. So it took forever. Oh, it's also really interesting that there's an AI command that tells AI, an event that tells AI when they're being watched. Now, hopefully, where is it? AI. Maybe it's not in this code, but there is one where if you're being watched. And I wonder if they either act differently or is just to trigger the sound of watching them. Let's see. Back to this one. Entity. So that was all in HUD. Default HUD. Entities. Weapons. Let's not look through those. Don't want to look through anything that has spoilers, really. Render. View distance. That's the one we just changed already. Under entities/render. Player. Here's where your basic player properties are. I really could add one more window capture here. Whoa. Oh man, I'm an idiot. I could have had both these over the same time. But who cares? Okay, gore. Basic player. I think that's any prone angle. Oh, I changed the prone angle from like 35 degrees to 60. DT explosion. I don't know what DT stands for. It looks like it's an enumeration. An enum. Hard-coded. Okay, is proning reflective? Has jumped. Excuse me. Fall damage. That's why I changed fall damage. Too much, I believe, but who cares right now? I just won't jump off things. Oh, but look, you can change your sound radius. Run, walk, crouch. So maybe sneaking would work better. Was 12, 6, proning. Because everybody always sees me. Oh, I guess seeing is different than sound radius, though. Jump, grip. No, they hear me, too. Yeah. Anyway, how much control you have, how much gravity. I have no idea why that was 1881. 981 would be 9.81 meters per second. That means everything's in meters per second. Meters. Oh, and I think... Where is it? Below here, it'll show you water... stamina table. We can change our stamina. Of course, I'm already running fast enough, so I don't need it. Oh, you could make the... Restoring. You could make the spin twice as fast. Oh, scale. Yeah. That way, sprinting actually goes faster. 1.4. Make sprinting actually useful. Make dead body. That was basic player. Here's player. I think we've been through this like 3 times now. Equipment sound probability. See, they experimented once with making it so you don't always hear a sound. Energy, maximum energy, energy increase. We've changed that for sure. Minimum energy, which is stupid, but the minimum energy to turn on your heat vision. Binoculars, flashlight, ammo. Don't look at that because that might have a spoiler. Armor, head armor start. Eye height, 2 meters, 2. So I could make myself a midget. Which would be awesome, because I am one in real life. Yeah, you can't get mad at midget, because it's my people's word. 1.6 is the actual... 1.8 is the actual person's height. Eye height, 1.6. Wait. Physical properties versus properties. That's interesting. Original eye height, 1.7. Sphere height. You can see they actually shrunk them. Maybe to make them fit. On July 02, this game came out in 04, XY changed from 0.46 to 4 to allow a player to enter a 1 meter wide gap. Animation looks fine, no wall clipping. Crouch height changed from 1.1 to 1.5. They raised your crouch height. And XY, at height 1.1, the head was inside a wall. Now looks better. Ray. Thanks, Ray. Yeah, I don't want to mess with any of the animation stuff, because that'll just do nothing. It does nothing except make it look not as correct most of the time. So, sleep speed. Bullet parameters, stiffness. It would be awesome to make it so any bullet just sends me flying through the universe. Sway. Here's an array containing all your keyboards, explosive items, and objects. We've been through this, though. That's my speed. Jump force. We can make stuff jump. Lean angle. We can make ourselves do like a 45-degree lean. It's so neat that the code is just all right here. I definitely want to look at Half-Life later. Invulnerable. Apply team color. Who cares about any of this now? Bonk. We have ammo, pickups. Pickups is the actual physical in-world thing, because in a video game, the physical weapon you carry when it's in your screen has nothing to do with the item on the ground. Those are 2 separate objects, typically. Let me show you. Ammo for an A36 grenade. Oops. There it is. That's all it is. Base pickup, it inherits from that. It sets ammo 5. You get 5 grenades when you pick them up. And you get the sound. Grenade equals create ammo pickup. And then we look for the base pickup. It's also interesting that these file names are assumed to be case insensitive, so that would blow up on Linux. Because that's all under... That's capital unders. Hang on. Here. this is all under lowercase, right? But the actual file name is uppercase. Yeah, look at that right there, uppercase. That would blow up on Linux because Linux is case sensitive. Now back to base pickup. All these inherit from base. Base starts with amount 15, amount 2, 1, whatever that is. These are default properties that the other ones override. Oh, availability. There we go. That is interesting. That it changes. It's interesting they changed the names of. Or is that the name of the difficulty? Brutal? Challenging is what I'm doing? Anyway. Easy, breezy, color girl. No. Availability. It changes based on the game, which is really weird because that means certain weapons won't show up or certain ammo won't show up. I don't know if they actually use that. And this is all kinds of common stuff for handling, making sound, everything. You're probably bored. Alright, I'll get past that. Checkpoint. Ammo, hand grenades. Default amount. Default amount. Default amount. See, I don't... Armor. Armor has its own code. That's interesting. Default amount. I'm looking to see, based on difficulty, if they actually use that anymore. A machete pickup. Object amount. It's really weird that machete has ammo. Ammo type nil, but default amount 30. That's confusing me. Yeah, I don't see any... I'm not going to go through every single one, but I don't see anything that actually uses that difficulty code. Because I was like, why would you make certain weapons and items not show up at all based on difficulty? I could see a percentage, but... Alright, let's just stop dinking off and play the game, right? Doors, voids. Oh, that's like visual stuff, like... Well, you saw it. Fish, bugs, birds. Non-interactive animals. Doors, everything interesting was basically in, well, other basic savable. Piece, helistatic, breakable cloth, raising water, flag, swivel chair, fan. Yeah, basically the only thing of interest is in pickups and player. Maybe weapons if you want to hack the weapons, vehicles, stuff like that. And then going back from entities, go back to HUD. Night vision and so on. Commander, we had not seen commander mode, so I don't know if that's multiplayer only or what, but that's like a real-time strategy interface, it looks like. Client stuff. Game rules. We looked through all this. I keep thinking I'm missing something, but let's just... Okay, so now we go back to here, go back to here, go back to... back. Back means back. Alright. Oh, I already deleted that one. Undo delete. Let's do... Was working. Before I made all these new changes. Scripts. Trusty 7-zip with a normal zip. Alright, let's make sure I actually remember to close all these windows and load up the game. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, we increased the view distance to 200%. Hey baby, you my good girl. You good, Lily? My dog's saying hi. You wanna say hi, Lily? Wow, the dog is dark as night. Yep, yep. Where are you going? It isn't working. It's too dark. Alright, let's do it. I have to click away and then click back to get the mouse to work. It's interesting. Not super interesting, it's just curious. River. Crash. Come on, Crash, you know you want to. Where's your mama? Go get your mom. Where's your mama? I did change a lot. Oh my gosh, it didn't crash. Right click? Wait, that's not that. This one. I can't tell. Do those lines look thicker? I really can't tell. Maybe we can compare to the last video. Well, those lines are actually supposed to be bigger, I think, compared to those angle ones. But if you were in a low resolution game, what else did we change? Oh wow, did I change that? Is that the view distance that I doubled? I like that it runs the exact same frame rate. Yeah, look at that. I can see trees out there. I don't know. It looks better to me, but maybe I'm just full of crap. Now you see how this scope is stretched because this game was never made for widescreen. But at least it runs in widescreen, you know? It can't be perfect. This one, you can't even tell it's widescreen. Oh yeah, we gotta do the, headphones. Alright, let's do this. 0. Use the boat. You use the boat. Oh, see, it goes low. It's faster now. But it's still ticking up. Oh, I gotta reduce the tick up rate. Oh, that's because I'm... My binocular's not working. Uh-oh. I broke binoculars. Let's confirm. Controls. So close. So close. Binoculars is still tab. It's not working. I just hit it. It does nothing. Back to drawing board, huh? Scripts. Default. HUD. Binoculars. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of these are overrided. I didn't make a mistake in zoom as array. In that array. Zoom 1 is an array with dot, dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 1. Current zoom, put that back to 2. Oh my gosh, there's a comma right there. That doesn't need a comma, does it? That might be it. Oh, did I not show? Yeah. This is actually super quick to change this kind of stuff compared to probably how hard they had to work when they were originally making this. I think I loaded the wrong save. probably about the same spot. Oh, crap. No binoculars. Doesn't say why. Ha! Backslash quit. Quits in the console. Alright. Here we go again. One more second. There's something in the binocular. See, that's why you do minor changes at a time. So you don't do this crap. I mean, so you can tell exactly where it breaks. One. What I need to do is look at the original. There's no debug output in there, is there? You know, like a log? Log. Yeah, let me show you. Log.txt. Let's give that some overlay. I know. No, it doesn't say anything about that. Load, load, load. Anisotropic, cry. Everything's on. Full screen A is off. Good. Shaders. Nothing logged in there. What about the error.log? That's an exception. Oh, dev mode Lua is in the very front screen. Stop all cutscenes, skip cutscene. Oh, well, remember, I can get rid of these stupid keys I don't want. Save position, 9 and 10. Go to next spawn point. I don't want any of that. More ammo. All weapons. Save. New designer mode. Ooh, fashionable. Speed. Game save. F5, F9. Assuming those aren't used somewhere else. Increase speed, default speed, step mode, do step, screenshot. Toggle AI, still on point. Super designer mode. Weapons. Editor. Tiggs editor. Interesting. What the hell was I gonna do? Input bindings. Zoom in, zoom out. That's neat. Sensitivity. Wait. Skip cutscene with F7 or spacebar. The hell's F7? System. Really need to change the level of detail so it object level of detail so they don't pop as hard. I think this one, I don't know if I can put a comment in this one. Oh, I can. I think. I don't see him anywhere else. Still might blow it up. Particles level of detail. Shadow maps, everything's on. Log file. Glider. Oh my gosh, they put the glider code in the system config instead of in an actual script. I don't know why. Looks like an after, like they just shoved that in at the last second. Environmental lighting is off. Interesting. HDR. Rendering is off, but it is it. Height. Bump mapping. I don't need to mess with this stuff right now. Oh, back to mother effing binoculars. What we will do is look up the 7-zip snap was working. Open archive. We're going to pull up whatever the one is. Wait, this has more than... Oh, hang on. Seven zip is weird. It shows you all the folders, not just the ones that are scripts, default, HUD. Oh my god, I hate this so much. 7-zip is such crap. When you're trying to view the folder view. .zip. There. Now I can just load into there. Ta-da! Because Windows supports zip viewing. Default entities. No, HUD. Binocular. That's the one that worked. We can just copy and paste in the current one. Default HUD binocular. There we go. Copy. Paste. It should be exactly what it was. Bonk. Alright, let's get back to actually doing something. Play. Leave binoculars to another day. Uh-oh. Cannot find entity class registry table in scripts. Oh my god. I didn't rename scripts to .pak yet. That's what it was. There just was no scripts folder. And that was the first one it tried to load. Oh, my fucking YouTube. Piece of shit. I hate YouTube so much. It aborted the upload of like 80 gig. Motherfuck. I have to have like a dedicated machine just to upload these things. Because YouTube fucks it up so often. Piece of shit. I don't even know what files it was going to upload. Binoculars. Whoa. Okay, running is... Actually... Yeah, that's not bad. I could reduce the walking speed slightly and keep the running. And it recharges fast. The only thing that's wrong is how much bobbing the gun does. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh crap. didn't want to do that. Wow, that was a weird... I still don't know what the color means on the minimap. I mean, I guess red... Oh, there you go. Oh, shit. That's why they weren't coming. Nice.
Jack, the mercs are searching the river. Be careful. Some of their best are out there looking for you.
A single guy? There's gotta be more to this.
Are you okay?
Where are they? Oh. Oh shit. Shotgun. Or is it this what he was telling me to anticipate? Like I'm gonna get shot from here. Oh crap. Tomb boat. My turn. Wow. I kind of want to get all the ammo. The hell are these guys shooting from? Where'd he go? Trying to get ammo, not lose it. Bitch. Ugh. Breaking my boat. All right. Oh, I'm out of health. I could take the pontoon boat. Because I mean the little boat, because my pontoon boat's almost out of. Yeah, I like that stamina bar. You just sit there and wait, recharges. Yeah, this thing's almost out of health. But it does have a weapon. Oh, I got a long way to go, don't I? That is awesome! Give me your boat. I wonder what would happen if I did that. And now I know. We can see the under the water. That's cool. What? Oh my god, look at my health. Oh my god, look at this thing's health. Can I drive the west of the way? The west of the way. How did I damage it? Just from jumping? Or did they actually damage it from hurting me? Well, these are cool. I wonder if I can just drive the rest of the way. The west of the way. Oh my god, look at my health. I so much as like bump into someone, I'm dead. No, no, no! What the? Really? I still can't believe it screwed up my upload. I have no... Fucker. I've actually started trying to reduce the quality setting of my videos just to reduce the size because it's such a pain in the ass to upload to YouTube. Oh, crap. Is this the end? Or can I keep going? Oh, another boat. Oh, crap. That can't be good. Helicopter? Where's your gun? This is kind of cool, though. Boat or car? Boat or car? Oh, shit. Oh! It worked! I don't think I can drive across that. By God, we're gonna try. Nope. Oh, crap. What? No! So they do use vehicles. But yeah, being in the jungle, that's fun. It's the inside stuff that's like, ugh. Let's try not fall out this time. Oh crap, this guy isn't it? Oh, no, it's...
Yeah, in the shirt.
I hear another helicopter. But I thought I killed that. How many are there? It says they still see me. Oh my god. Too many buttons. It's probably them. I wonder if I could turn the Jeep around and use the grenade launcher. I guess I could just shoot him with this. If I have to, I guess. I can't see it. It won't let me use it. No! Oh my god, my computer's out of space? Oh, you whore. Hang on, gotta stop the video.